Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports of the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Great to have you with us in this primetime battle. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Under the lights, we'll be putting in the spotlight the running backs. These are two teams, Greg, with backs who can tote it and carry it and make guys miss. But they're going to give us a fun old-school game on the ground here tonight.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, Mike, because, I mean, how many of these games have you and I done where we start out saying, all right, the quarterbacks, the wide receiver, these two electric passing games, that's how these offenses are built. But now we have a little bit of a throwback, and for two teams that unapologetically say, we are going to run our offense through the running back position, we don't see that so often anymore. So for two guys like us that understand and appreciate the legacy and the history of this game, I think it's kind of fun.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Throwing on second down, Love. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the third quarterback taken in the 2025 draft. Out of Louisville, it's Tyler Shuck.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Finding space at the 15. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
They'll run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and wideout Matthew Golden headed for their next possession. He's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently number 2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready. 45.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Smith red.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Alex Highsmith. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a 2nd consecutive play.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go now. 10 black.
From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10. at the 35-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Steelers offense and quarterback Tyler Shuck heading back out to the field. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. And man, down the field, it's Olave. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play action, it's Shuck. It is brought in the end zone. Craig Tucker, touchdown Steelers. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Packers, nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Nixon on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Ready,
That
go.
is Musgrave, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Okay,
After
Frank.
the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready. 30. Ready.
To throw is Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Patrick Weed in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds.
Here we go.
But the
Here we
vast
go.
majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket.
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Tucker. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's caught right side. It's London.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you go.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10.
From the gun, it's Shuck. Olave come across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another steal.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again, Shuck. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a loss. Great London. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead.
Packers 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Blue check.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Down.
We go play action with Love. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now Love. He'll let this one looking for Watson. Incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. This is Marvin Mims. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Broncos get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie, the #1 pick in the draft, Cam Ward. He's going to take this one himself. He also had 2 touchdown passes in the game. The Titans win a barn burner. Plenty of points to go around, but they come out on top. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Emeka Ibuka. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Bucs have no problems in this one. They get it done in blowout fashion. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Tucker. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers' offensive quarterback Tyler Shough heading back out to the field. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. Play fake. Here's Shough. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Xavier McKinney, the Pro Bowler, able to find a path to the quarterback, and he comes up with the sack.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative. No time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The Packers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Now Love. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, faking the give. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. A dive, and he's in! Bijan Robinson, touchdown Steeler. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Blue check.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the
Come on, set.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On the double.
3rd and 9.
Let's go now.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
Cut.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
T.J. Watt there on the tackle. A gain of
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
42-yard line.
Here's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? To throw is Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Lots of space, past the 45, and he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. to fumble. The Packers have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
A gain of 4. It's now
Second down throw for Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Check, cut.
Love to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. In motion, Reed. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
Back to throw is Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
He isn't sure that grab through the contact. They're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a toss left side for Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
He's got room to roam. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Nixon on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow.
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Set. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. Here's a short one caught by Kraft. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. In trouble, and down he goes. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Packers set to kick this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Moving outside the pocket. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the
Two months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is Drake London. He had 2 touchdown catches a week ago. How about 2 more touchdowns in this one? The Steelers improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's Marvin Mims Jr. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Broncos come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. And here it's the Tennessee defense that steps up. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Titans get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.